Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, we have discussed earlier about kingdom Monera, kingdom Protista and different examples of these kingdom. Today our topic is kingdom Fungi. We study its characteristics and will discuss its examples. Now kingdom Fungi, what are the characteristics of kingdom Fungi? That is, some of the organisms, they are placed by the scientists in kingdom Fungi due to these all characteristics. What are its characteristics? Such organisms cannot prepare their own food due to absence of chlorophyll, that is the green pigment. As they do not have chlorophyll like plants, the green pigment is absent in fungi, that is why they cannot prepare their own food. Second characteristics is that is they grow in dark and damp wet places. Damp means wet places where there is so much moisture, when there is humidity, so they grow in dark places and also wet places. They feed on, the organisms of fungi, they feed on dead and rotting plants. Dead and rotting plants means those plants which are expired, which are dead, they are not living. So when these plants they get dead or they get rot, so such fungi they feed on such plants. Some fungi are parasites, that is they take food from living plants and animals. They also act as parasites. Parasites are those organisms which feed on living bodies. So they act as parasites also, they feed on dead body also, and they also feed on living plants and animals also. There are different diseases caused by fungi, that is diseases in humans, we will discuss that. What is the further characteristic? That is they are made up of threads called hyphae. What are hyphae? Hyphae is a thin filament which absorbs nutrients. Means these hyphae, fungi is made up of hyphae. They are like roots of the plants, such as the roots of the plant, they absorb water or nutrients from the soil. They also have hyphae, the thin filament, tube-like structure, so they absorb nutrients from other living organisms or rotting plants. What are examples of fungi? That is mushroom and mold. Mold is, this is bread mold. You may have seen that green type of appearance on the bread, that is basically fungus. And mushroom is also a type of fungus. Okay students, we discussed about characteristics of kingdom fungi and two examples, mushroom and bread mold. Now we will discuss about diseases caused by kingdom fungi or the organisms which are included in kingdom fungi. What type of diseases? That is athlete's foot in human. This is basically a fungal infection. Where does this fungal infection is caused by fungi? That is caused between the toes of the finger toes of the feet. So that is why this is caused, because if we are wearing shoes for a long time, then what happens? Scaly or red rashes that appear between the toes of the feet. So that disease is basically due to fungal infection. Then other disease caused by fungi is scabies. Scabies is red rash on skin and pimples filled with fluid. Now these are very large pimples filled with mucus or filled with white fluid, or it can also be in the form of red rash that can be caused on any part of the body, on hand, on foot or any part of the body. These scabies can appear. Then is number third is ringworm. This is also a type of fungal disease caused by fungi. Now what type of ringworm, how it is appeared? That is in circular red patches. Circular red patches appear on the skin. Okay students, the major example of kingdom fungi is lichens. Lichens are, what are its characteristics? Basically, lichens are the organisms with mixed characteristics of fungi and algae. These are such organisms which have some characteristics as fungi and some characteristics of algae. But why they are placed in kingdom fungi? Because it has more characteristics like fungi and less characteristics like algae. That is why it is placed in kingdom fungi. Now, they are like hardy plants. They are not plants, but they are like hardy plants, hard plants like. They can survive in coldest and harshest winds. Means they can survive in the winds which can be very cold, which can be very harsh, that can be very speedy. So they can survive in such type of environment. They can also survive in deserts. So it has a very flexible property that it can survive in the cold and harsh winds, and plus can also survive in deserts. Okay, such lichens, they are like fungi and algae, so they have no leaves, they have no stem, and they have no roots. They can grow on rocks and walls. They can also grow on rocks and walls, and they can live hundreds of years. As they have characteristics of fungi and algae both, so they have a very unique property that they can live for hundreds of years in one place. The last property of lichens is they are sensitive to air pollution, so they are found where air is clean. Means they cannot survive in such area where there is air pollution, or they can not survive in such area which is not clean. So they can live in the area which is clean.